Hello everybody. Guess what day it is today? Finish Friday. So put everything off your desk. Get yourself a nice little drink, whatever it is you like. Water, coffee, tea, soda, whatever. Get a little one of those and let's sit back, grab those unfinished projects, and let's get them done. Yeah! Let's get those projects done. And it's not bad to move things around. I'm trying to figure out where's front. That's back. It's not bad to move things around, move everything off your desk, and pull out some old stuff, and let's get it done. Because this is going to get you to a point where you're not going to have all those projects sitting around. Now, I think I've done most of my flips and flaps and stuff here. And this one, I think we're good. Oh, coming to paper clips. Here we go. All right. Now, I think I was going to actually do a whole kind of pocket and background. That'll be pretty. I think I'll cut it down to about, let's see, where's the highest part? So I'm going to cut it down to about this white stripe. I think I'll leave myself a little bit of green on the top. Yay. Perfect. So there's that. And then where am I going to cut this? And I think let's see. We're going to cut this right about here. So I hope all of you are enjoying this whole idea. And it doesn't matter if you choose to do this on a Friday or a Monday or a Sunday or whatever. I'm just going to cut off the bits and pieces off this piece and throw those out. Oh, I got a pencil mark. Get my eraser. Okay. And it does have to go this way because it has writing on it, so I'll have to cut it off a little bit this way. But you know, we are just going to feel so much better about ourselves. We get all of these things done. Get them done. So let's see. How are we doing here? Oh yeah. That's looking good. Let's go ahead and put this down. That's the... Okay. Oop. Come on. So, we are still waiting on my son's, the realtor to call and say that we're ready for inspection. He is just chomping at the bit, as are we, for him. And we've been having some very cold weather here in the middle of April. Well, we had snow a couple days ago, so that's crazy. And then I'm just going to make this little pocket. And so, you know, we've just been hunkered down with all of this coronavirus stuff and getting stuff done around the house. Lots of little doodads and knickknacks and whatnots are getting done. So I hope everybody is finding ways to entertain themselves. And of course, this is one of my favorite ways to entertain myself, is crafting. And I betcha it's probably one of your favorite ways too, since you're on YouTube watching. I just have a feeling. I have a feeling. Okay, what was I going to do here? Or what was I thinking? Let's see. I could put that on as a flap. I could put this on as a tuck spot. And I could use, let's see, I could use, I don't know, let's see. Let's see. That's one thing I love about these books is anything goes. Anything. It's so super cool. Okay, so I think I'm going to cut this one and just use it to make a flap here. So let me get the right length and cut it off. Let's flip her this way. All right. And oh, good Lord, I tell you, there's just so much swirling around in my head to try and talk to you about that I for some reason, can't even think of one. It is quite, I don't know, I kind of like that. And then when you flip it, you can write, you can journal on it. And maybe I ought to flip it this way, but I already cut my paper. Yeah, I'll just keep it up. I'm going to cut an inch or so off of this. And I'm saving all my pieces and parts over here. Now, I'm not doing it how I normally do because I am working on a project the rest of the time that's going to be coming your way. It's a album, and I'm using a paper line I've never used before, so it's been pretty interesting, and it's going together really nicely. So I'm quite pleased with the whole rigmarole. I think I'm going to do it this way. I think I like that green better than the stripes for all of this. Oh, that's not very straight. Come on. Come on, Lisa. Let's do this right. So, I need you guys to tell me what it is that you're working on. So, when you get this video, when you're sitting down, hopefully sitting down with me and crafting with, you know, and even if it's on a project you're working on right now, I mean, you might be one of those people that doesn't have an undone project. I used to be one of those people at one point. But, you know, stuff happens. Stuff happens. I would just not allow myself to try, because first I was a person that I'd get bored and I'd put it away. And then I ended up never finishing anything, and so I vowed to myself that I was not going to do that. That I was going to finish one project before I started anything else. And that worked for quite some time. I really kept myself on it. But then, you know, the last couple of years, if you followed me at all, you know I've had quite a few tough times. And so I did. I allowed myself, when I got bored, I would just move on to something else, because I really needed it to just be fun. And so, yeah, so I did get quite a few things. And, you know, once you put them away, it's like, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to try something new. Or it is so hard to get back to doing stuff. It is just so hard. So that's why I decided that I'm going to do this, and I'm hoping that you guys will come along with me. So I'm just going to glue just 2 sides to this, right up to about there. There we go. I'm going to flip that up, and we're going to put, yep, I thought for a second there I'd glued the wrong 2 sides together. Here we go. All right. Oop. Don't need all that glue billowing out of there. There we go. Okay, so now we've got a nice little flap. Oh, and I did it. I was going to put the buttons on the front. That's okay. You can write on this, put the picture in the back. I'm sorry, I'm doing this off camera. Excuse me. Keep your housekeeping up. Oh, and allergies have been so... One of my big ones is oak trees, and apparently the oak trees are starting to bloom and blossom. So I have been, yes, not exactly a happy camper. Now these are some, you know, the strips, and I think I like this little section, this whole Blue Fern Studios. They just have, gosh, they have beautiful paper. So I am going to glue this down, and then I'll have a little bit of this back piece, because it's got the barcode and all on it, on that side, on the other side. So we will use the pretty side. Well, I call it the pretty side. And it's got Serendipity, Reminisce, and then Blue Fern Studio. And I think all of that is just fine to have on there. Just peachy keen. So let's just cut that off. And then I'll save that little piece for something else. Well, I do have to make a lot of tags, so. Alright, and then this I'm going to use as a side pocket, so I can either use this side, and I guess I've chosen this card, so actually I think either side would work well, but I think this side looks better. But oh, I do like this side. Maybe this part. I don't know. I think I was planning on doing this, so I think, oh, put that there. I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's make a mark where we're going to cut this bad boy. And I'm just doing it right to the edge of the paper. If you guys have never worked with this Blue Fern Studio paper, it is super thick. I mean, it is super thick. You could totally use this to build your papers, to build your book. You wouldn't need any cardstock of any kind. It's that impressively strong. So, just if you ever get a chance. Now it is a little bit more expensive, but if you can build a book without using cardstock, well, you're saving that much money on not having to buy the 50-pack or whatever, although that's really not all that expensive. Let's see, where's the end? Right there. Good. Okay. There we go. And then I'm just going to lightly put that in there, as long as I can close the page. And then I have these little sweet little pieces. And I'm going to put that right across there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's nice. So I think I'm just going to glue them. I'm just going to glue them down like this. Try and make a nice, somewhat straight line. Kind of, sort of, somewhat straight. Alright. There we go. There's the first one. And then we're going to do family. And I'm going to make it a little bit wider because the family is, that strip is a little wider. So I'm just going to get a little bit more glue down on my paper. And I do want them separated out, but keep it all even. There we go. A little closer in. There we go. And then I think I want the pink, or what's this color? Green. Ooh. Yeah, that's, I don't know. Let's see. Pink. What's over here? Pink. Green. You know, I'm going to do the green. What the heck? I'm going to do the green. Voila! And I want to get this end on here really well. All right. There we go. And then I will come back in a second and cut those off. Now we're on to this one. Okay, let's see. Was I going to try and cut that? I think I was. I think I was going to try and cut that. Let's see. Let's experiment a smidge. Now, if we want to have this on here, I am going to do a little. Okay, so just right where this first little solid ring is, I am drawing my little lines so that I can get a circle. And then I think in between, because there's some that are, I mean, really far apart. So, but I think I should probably be able to do this. So let's get this started. So we're going to cut right here. I find it very hard to cut circles freehand. I don't do very well at all, but we'll see. All right, actually, not bad. Not bad at all. One little. Yeah. I'm not going to fuss with it too much more than that. I'm going to go ahead and put that down. Okay, put that right down there. And I see I've got a pencil mark to erase. There, anything else? So, I'm sorry, I started to talk to you guys about, tell me what it is that you're working on. Did I inspire you to get your stuff out and let's work on this stuff? Let's do it. And I hope I did. I know I've got one, Leslie Claire Jones. She's not been on YouTube for a while, but she still has some great videos out there, so you should check her out. she's a lot of fun, very informative, and I think she has a great teaching. She just comes across as so simple and so sweet, and you know. So I have come to know and love her, and she's going through some difficult situations right now, so she would probably love to hear from you guys. So if any of you are a Leslie Claire Jones fan, or if you want to go on her YouTube site and check her out and send her a little love, she would probably love that tremendously. And of course you can tell her that Lisa sent you. Yeah, she's, you know, I've never met her. She is just one of my YouTube friends. And so, yeah. Anywho, I have been starting to go through all of my stuff, trying to find my son some things that can go in, that he can have for his new home, because he basically came here with the clothes on his back and a little backpack. That was about it. That's what he had. So he is working hard to get things moving in the right direction, and that's all us as parents can ask for with our kids. I'm just going to make this one into a little tuck spot. There we go. Put that right on the edge here. If you notice, I'm not really doing a whole lot in the center. I am trying to not make this any thicker really in the center than it has to be. What was I going to do here? Okay, I've got a little envelope. And you know what? This is kind of fun too. When you stick stuff on pages, like I did last time we were doing this, and then, okay, what was I going to do with that? I don't remember. I'm going to go ahead and cut this little piece off. Alright, so let's see, what can we do with this? Oh, that's pretty too. And what do I have on that side? Alright, but I don't like these two together, so I could do those two. And I could make two pockets. They are not quite the same size. I think I would want them the same size, so I'm just going to, I don't care about the height, just the length. So I'm just going to give this a little haircut, so to speak. Talk about haircuts. I don't know about you guys, but I can't wait to get my hair done. It is like, well, I finally broke down and cut my bangs. I mean, I was eating them. The other day, my husband called me and I turned around right into the wind, and my hair just, I had to pull hair out of my mouth. And they were all my bangs. I'm like, I have got to get my hair cut or something. And he goes, well, you're going to be doing it yourself because, you know, they're not going to open that up for a while. So that's what I did. I'm not very good at it, but yeah, I, you know, didn't even think about that. It was like, I gotta get my hair done, but oh yeah, my hairdresser can't do that. They'll get in trouble. My husband, I've been shaving his neck and, you know, all the stuff old men get on them. My son's he's even needing it. So I'll be the makeshift barber. I'm not doing their hair, but I will do, you know, what I can to help them stay cleaned up. And I think I'm just going to stick that envelope right in there, or I could actually flip the envelope right like that, and then you can get into it that way. Oh, that's cute. All right. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to leave it in there. I'm not going to glue it down. Yeah. Alrighty. Take this paper clip off because there's nothing on it. Okay, and then I have this little thing, and I think I was just going to make a little tuck spot with it. Let's see, which way does the paper need to go? This way. And I'm going to have the key. Yeah, just something like that. Kind of cute. And in fact, I think I was also actually going to stick a paper clip on it, because there is a paper clip, but this way it's an actual paper clip. So super cute, but I am going to glue these down. Let me get this key down. And this side. And this side, I think I'm just going to do the bottom. And I'll do right here. And then that can actually be a little tuck spot as well. So if you have some little something something, you can stick it right in there. Cute. Okay, and then we're just going to I am going to glue this down, but I am also going to try and put the paper clip in there. So just the side and the bottom. And let's see. Let me take the paper clip off. Lay that down. And put the paper clip back on. And then I can just stick a little something something on the other side in the paper clip. Cute. And I can put a little dangle in there if I wanted to. Just anything. Alright, what we got here? Oh, cute. I fussy cut this out, little thing. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with that. Boy, and that is colorful. I definitely don't want that in here. I mean, it's not like it's horrible colorings for everything that's in here, but yeah, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it, but I don't really want to stick another pocket down. Okay, what can I do with this that I'm not going to see the back? I'm going to cut it in half, fold it. I'm just going to put it in my cutter and just cut a little trimming off of it. And I'm going to put it like it's going to be 2 pictures can go there, and I'm going to put this little fella in the middle, but I'm going to leave it where it's on the paper. I'm going to leave it loose. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So, yeah, so getting my hair done, I never thought about that until I got to the point where I needed it. And I had to go into Lexington the other day for a appointment, And I got all excited. I said, oh my gosh, I get to go to a craft store. And then I went, oh no, everything's closed. We can't do that. There's no shopping. Because I literally have no craft stores. None. I mean, whatever Walmart's got. And it's a good size Walmart, but it's not one of those big suckers. So, you know, and they just don't really have the stuff I like. So I just been like, yeah, go online. I imagine the online stores have been doing pretty well. I don't know, but I would imagine. All right, and then I'm just going to set this like right here in the center, and I'm just going to glue down the center. There we go. Isn't that cute? So now you can put a picture in there and still get that underneath. And then this I'm just gluing down solid. I'm not going to make this a tuck spot. I'm just going to glue it all the way down. I did quite a bit of fussy cutting one night in front of the TV with my husband. That's usually what I do at night when I'm sitting with him. There we go. Just a little decoration on there. All right, and then what do I have here? Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. I want to put it here. Yeah. Huh. Do. I'm really kind of getting tired of pockets, so how about a little belly band? Yeah, let's make ourselves a little belly band. A little 1/2 inch here. And I'm not taking it all the way into the center. And then let's just take, I put this on top of my pencil. And I'm just going to take a little pencil mark where I want the other score mark to be. Place it in here. Let me erase the pencil mark. Fold this puppy and give myself about a 1/2 inch. Put that in my little stash of papers over there. And let's glue this down. I feel real good already about what we're doing here. Getting this done. Yeah, I figured if I don't inspire anybody else, at least I'm inspiring myself. Yep, gotta do something. Get these things done. All right. I was going through some of my old videos, and I had started a video on, let's see, I had started a video on, I think I was planning on this to be a little pocket, and this to be in the pocket, and I could make this another flap, but maybe actually with that side, although I don't like that side now on that with that. Oh shoot, I'm sorry, I totally forgot what I was talking about. Oh, you know, my girlfriend told me, said the memory is the first to go, and I totally know that that is true, but I'm not that old. So I don't know what my excuse is. All right, and I'm just gonna one and a half, so 3/4. There we go. I'm sorry. I have been sitting here racking my brain what I just started talking about, and I'm sure one of you is probably yelling at me. We were talking about this, and I really wanted to hear about it, but I'm sorry. I got no clue. Clueless. Clueless in Kentucky. Yes, yes, that is me. Clueless in Kentucky. Oh my goodness. The mini album I'm working on, well, it's not mini, but it's an album I'm working on right now to get with you guys. I'm actually going to try and finish it before I put it online, and then maybe I can start getting a little fancier. I don't know. I'm trying to do a little more computer stuff. You know, I know what I want my channel to look like, and I know what content I want to have in my channel, but it's really hard to choose. Oh yeah, I'm not going to craft. I'm going to get on the computer and make a whatever, you know, work on my videos and make them really snazzy and stuff. You know, all that stuff takes so much time. It's not even funny. But I enjoy it, and it gives me, even though I'm sitting here talking to myself, I know that eventually somebody is going to hear me. All 2 or 3 of you that follow me. I do want to thank all of you that come to my channel. And if you're brand new and this is the first one that you've seen of me, welcome. And if you've been following me for a while, I want to thank you for getting me through a very stressful time. Most every one of you was just wonderful. And you know, so it's been a wonderful experience. But I tell you, because of doing these videos where I'm basically talking to myself, I now talk to myself a lot. I mean, I've always been one that kind of talked to myself, although I kind of, and I don't know if you know, if all of you are Christians, and that's fine. You are what you are, and I totally get that. I am a Christian. And so I always felt like, you know, I'm not talking to myself if I'm in the car driving or something. I'm talking to God, you know, so that I'm not an idiot. I'm talking to God. God's listening all the time, so I am not talking to myself. But now it's like I will be doing something in the kitchen or whatever, and I start to do just like I'm doing now, telling you what I'm doing, how I'm going to do it, why I'm going to do it that way, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. Yeah, it was like, wow, I am really doing this a lot, I guess. I catch my husband always ask me, who are you talking to? God? Yeah, I'm talking to God, honey. It's okay. Me and God are having a great conversation here. So, yeah, it's pretty bad. It is pretty bad. But I love it. I love all you guys, and I love crafting. I mean, to me, there's just no better pastime for me. There are a lot of pastimes out there, and I totally get all that. But, oh, must have a bubble in my glue, because it's just bubbling over. I'm going to glue this all the way down, because it's on a flap, which I'm probably going to make into a pocket. But we're going to just decorate the front of this. And you probably notice I'm not doing anything incredibly unique, or I really just want to get these things done. I mean, I want them to be pretty and stuff like that, but I just have ended up with so many. I would have so much more room in my craft room if I could get these things done. Tremendous amounts of room. Okay, so let's cut this. Let's see. I just want to kind of put that. Okay, I'm going to cut right there. And so hopefully now I can get there's some pretty little flowers right here. So that is what I'm trying to get on to the paper. Alright, so let's see how I did here. I still got to cut off a little bit more. Alright. I did it, and I did it really straight, which is unheard of for me. Oh my goodness. Alright. We're just going to put that right down here. Alright. And that says Heirloom Botanicals. That is another piece. I think it's Blue Fern Studio, or it's 49 and Market, which is another paper line that is a super heavy paper line. Both of them are really, really nice to work with. Alrighty. And there's that. I think I'm on the last signature. Oh my word, I am on the last signature. Excuse me. Alright, and I'm just dripping glue. There's my... Yeah! Okay, what else can we talk about? Because, whew, and my husband hasn't been feeling good. He doesn't have the virus or anything, but he has not been feeling good, and he was cold. So, all day today, we've had the heater on, and I have been dying. And he went to bed a little while ago, and I was like, well, I'll wait a little while, and then I'm going to kick that heater down. Because, good Lord. And we've got a heat pump. So, when it gets super cold, we have to put it on the emergency heat, because the heat pump can't do it. And but boy, that certainly makes our electric bill super high. So we're gonna have to get gas or something before next winter, because I had 2 bills in a row that were over $400. I'm like, holy Hannah. You know, this is the first winter we've lived in Kentucky, let alone the first winter we've lived in this house. So we didn't know really what to expect. But yeah, the heating part of living here is definitely got to get changed. But we love our house. I mean, this is our forever home. I got to retire pretty much when my husband retired, and then I decided that I wanted to work some more, so I got a job. And it is harder when you're older. People are like, you know, wondering, well, how many years is she going to work? But, you know, these millennials, they get a job a couple years or 6 months, and they're moving on to something else. So you would think that employers would look upon somebody who has, you know, staying power, that they would go, oh yeah, let's scoop her up. She'd get a job and she'd stay there, and I want that. But then, you know, I'm, well, at that time I was 52, I think, and it's like, you know, you hit that 50 mark and people think, oh, she's just too old. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. But it was not easy finding a job, and that was the first time in my entire life I ever had a hard time finding a job. This is another one of those Blue Fern Studios little strips. And unfortunately I can't take it all the way up to the top because I must have used some of it. No, that's a 12-incher. Yeah, that's 12 inches, but they moved all of this down too much. So what do I have that I can put? I suppose I could finish off with that. Why not? Why not? Just be a little more interesting. People try to figure out what I was doing. What was she thinking there? I'll tell you what I was... Oh, well, I could put this there. That would work. Put that there and that there. I don't know. I think I like this one better, though. Not the same. Yeah, let's just do this. We'll stick that and that just like that. Voila. I'm going to go ahead and glue this one down. My daughter is in Florida, and she's got my grandson, and he is, let's see, his birthday is coming up pretty fast. He is almost 4 years old. Good Lord. And I have not seen him in 8 months now, and that part is just killing me, because we were going to go in March. We were going to go and visit, but you know, with the virus and everything, we were like, well, we're not. And she has hunkered herself down in her house. She's not taking any chances. She's got her one of her grandmothers is she's staying in with her, and she's afraid of her getting sick, she's afraid of her son getting sick, and she's afraid of bringing something home and getting her grandmother sick. And her grandmother is 91, I think. So it's kind of a mutually beneficial place for her to stay, because her grandmother needed somebody. And so then, you know, she has a lot of extra work to do, but her grandmother's still very self-sufficient, and fixes her own meals and does everything. So she's not having to deal with all of that. She just living there and helping to get the groceries and things like that done. But she's been ordering off of Amazon, getting all her food. she calls, I think Publix down there is one of the big grocery stores, and she calls them and gets the curbside service. She doesn't go anywhere. She is able to work from home with her computer and stuff. And so I said, hey, that is wonderful. Keep my grandson and your grandmother healthy and yourself, and I will be happy camper. That will make Nana Fish. I'm Nana. Yeah, my little grandson. Nana! and Grandpa. It's just Nana and then plain old Grandpa, and he loves it. He hears that Grandpa and he's like, where is that kid? Yeah, he's our first and only right now, so we have just been missing him like crazy, but we know he's in good hands. He's got a good mama. He's got a very good mama. Anyway, we are just flying through this. Now, why I didn't do this before, I will never know. I am almost done, and it has taken me, oops, leave that under there. It has taken me, what, an hour? It was an hour last week, and I probably did maybe 30 minutes of prep to really get myself ready. I think I'm going to, what am I going to do? Was I thinking I would do a pocket on this? But this is kind of a pocket. But I could leave it a flap. I could do a pocket here and a flap here. I'm not sure that I really like the two colors together. What's this one? Let's see. So we have that. I think I was thinking about doing that and this, and then the garden journal up here, so it would bring a little bit of green. That's what I'm gonna do. And we'll just leave this one a flap that will open and close. And this is not straight. Okay. I'm just giving everything, something here wasn't straight. There it is. There she blows. Okay, now let's try it. Much better. Much better. Okay, cut this one. And now let's get the width. I don't know why I didn't get the width while I was getting the height, but I didn't. And my other son is in Florida as well. He's the baby, and he is finishing up online with his college, and then he is going to be signing up, we hope, and he hopes, with the police department. He's going to go into the police academy. And although Mama here is very nervous about that, I know he's been wanting to do that for so many years. And so I just have to let go and let God. I will pray for him all the time that he is able to come home and every night. He's not married at this point or anything. He's just been busy doing his schooling and stuff. But yeah, he very badly wants to be a police officer, so I'm proud of that. I think that's a wonderful thing. How you guys doing? Are you getting stuff done? Are you feeling inspired? You gotta remember, you gotta email me, leave a comment and tell me what it is you're working on, so then I can be even more of a little cheerleader. Let's go, 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 go. Get her done, get her done. And let's see, here's my little garden. So I'm just gonna cut this. I'm gonna try and leave a white border all the way around, about the same. And put this down right up here. Is that straight? Yeah, looks straight from here. There we go. All right. I don't think there was anything on there to use. And then the last page, what do I have here? Oh yeah. So I can do the blues to yellow, or I can do the gray, red. Yeah, I think I'll do this side down. So, right about, let's cut it right there. And ink it up. Oh, well, I can tell that's not very straight. There we go. Much nicer. I think I'm getting better at that because, you know, I couldn't cut a straight line to save my life. But it seems like the more I've been practicing, I've been getting it. I still don't trust myself if I've, you know, only got one little strip of paper. I go to, you know, and that's what I want to use. Yeah. Then I don't trust myself. But, you know, doing this stuff, I'm practicing getting that straight line in there. So, and I seem to be doing fairly well. And then I'm just going to put this little bird, I think right down there is cute. Just kind of line it right up there. And I can even leave it as a little tuck spot, which I think I'll do. So I'm just going to glue the little tail on the bird and down that side and on the bottom. So not anything real huge will go in there, but little teeny tag. Little teeny tag. Ah, so cute. And guess what, guys? I am done. I need to cut this. So, and then the only other thing I'm going to do, which I'm going to go back and add a few goodies here and there. But we're at our hour, and I want to thank you. And next time I come back, I'm just going to do a quick flip through and probably start something else. Unless I don't get time to do anything else, then I'll finish it up with you guys. I hope you are working on those projects. I'll talk to you guys later. Leave me a comment, tell me what you're working on or what you plan on working on next Friday with me. Talk to you guys later. Bye.